All right, everyone, here we go. This is a new moon in Pisces. It is a all signs reading. It doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy reading. I like this moon. It's kind of, you're probably going to get my radio voice in this one. Very smooth, very nice. You're going to hear a lot of things about this moon from people. I know y'all cheat on me. It's all right. That's all right. I know about it. But it is a moon of dreaminess. It is an energy that brings in a dreamy, and it's a liberal dreaming. It's very free. It's very loose. It's very free-flowing. But I'm going to tell you why that is. Okay? Now, you can feel free. Dream that dream in this energy. Envision the future for yourself. Knock yourself out. The reason that this energy is so liberal with its dreaming and the way it flows and everything is because every emotion, everything, every energy has a frequency. And there's a frequency missing in this energy. And it's a frequency that's usually associated with guilt. This is guilt-free dreaming. I call it sort of the Valium moon, if you will. Valium is a prescription drug, kind of mellows you out a little bit. It's a bit of that, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, what others won't tell you is this is a double-edged sword, right? On the one hand, you could dream that dream, and you see it here in the pre-shuffle where it relates to you. There's the Empress crossed by the High Priestess. Dreamy dreams. Look out on new horizons with the Three of Wands. See some new beginnings for yourself. Dream. Ten of Cups. Pie in the sky. Absolutely. But try to keep yourself a little bit grounded, because with the King of Pentacles here, because it's a double-edged sword. Meaning, yeah, all that looks great. But by the same token, in an equal and opposite reaction, if you're a raging alcoholic who normally beats themselves up and berates themselves for having a drink, there, I did it, I did a shot, fuck it, you know, like that, you're not going to do that. People like that aren't going to do that in this energy. They're just going to drink more. The guilt is gone. It's missing from the energy. So keep that in mind. Keep everything I said in relation to you in mind, but keep that King of Pentacles in mind too, that balanced energy, right? Very stable, balanced energy. So that's what this moon is. How does it relate to the incoming energies that don't really know about all that per se and are just kind of floating around in this energy? Those DMs attached to this Empress? Well, we'll find out in just a second. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. And that's, you know, everything I said, 100% true. It is very dreamy energy. It's the kind of energy I like, because I like daydreaming. When I was a kid, I daydreamed my life away. Ended up manifesting my entire existence in adulthood, you know. And it's nice. It's nice. But when guilt is removed, guilt is the safety check. It's the emergency brake. It's what balances us out. It's always present. It's always there. Keeps you in check, sort of a thing. When that's missing, you know, it's like mom and dad are out of town and the kids are home alone, sort of thing. So, again, remember what I said about double-edged sword. Now, in relation to the incoming energy, I said give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of this dreamy new moon in Pisces. How's it affecting the incoming energy? Well, I wrote about it in March. Feminine energies are high. The Empress came up right on top of the surface energy. I already told you how this relates to you. Now, on the incoming energy, their Empress energy is high. Their intuition is high. It's turned up, right? Turned up. Spinal Tap speak. The amp of intuition is cranked to 11. Absolutely. Dreaming, all kinds of things. All sorts of stuff is coming up for these people. Yep. They're looking in new directions. And I've got a Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, they can see a new beginning. Boy, they really are. They're very much dreaming about it, very much feeling all of this. And there's that Ten of Cups. There's the pie in the sky, if you will. It makes them happy. Sure, it can. All kinds of things can. The negative stuff can make them happy too. You know, it might just be thinking, I'll stay where I am in my toxic relationship. Yeah, I can pretend it's nice. Sure. Reality is being encouraged here. The problem is, on the incoming energy, the reading, the pre-shuffle stopped here for you. On the incoming energy, it goes deeper, one more card. And it's a suspended energy, the Hangman. Reality here, this is kind of suspended on the incoming energy side. So this normal, stable, balanced energy where things are in check, it's kind of suspended here. Which with the Hangman and in this particular frequency and the Empress where they're bookending here, these emotions are running hog wild. Okay, so let's see. Should be an interesting reading, to say the least. Let's shuffle the deck here. This first card out is Before the Cut. It's Why the Fuck Are We Here? Hold on, my nose is running like a DM. Hold on. All right. It's cold here today in Los Angeles. It's cold. We got a cold front over us. It might dip into the high 50s. Oh, I know. Somebody in upper Manitoba fucking hates me right now. But that's fine. It's cool. Knock yourself out. I like it up there. It's good fishing. Anyway, here we go. Shuffle the deck. First card out's Before the Cut. It's Why the Fuck Are We Here? So why the fuck are we here? Well, probably for reasons I've explained. And fortunately for you, this isn't Rainbow Unicorn Tarot, because this is the kind of energy where if somebody runs a Rainbow Unicorn Tarot channel, they're going to, my God, those readings are going to be unreal, right? But you got to look at both sides. It's a double-edged sword energy, all right? Here we go. Let's see where we go here. So try to keep your, it looks like the DF side does a good job of keeping themselves in check. We're here because 2 cups. Somebody dreaming about you. You're what makes them feel good. I saw that with the King of Pentacles, the rainbow buck with 8-point, antlers and shit like that. That's, some of your energy's attached to that. It's where your pre-shuffle stopped, that King of Pentacles. But here we go. 2 of Cups, 2 soulmates coming together. See, it looks like a good idea. It feels like a good idea. Somebody, you're going to pick up on somebody dreaming about you for sure. Somebody's thinking about you, thinking about what happened. I mean, it's a lot. But it really is just an energy of these 2 cups finally coming together. Okay, let's see what comes after the cut. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. I'm pulling on the Page of Wands. Take a chance. Communication. Page of Wands. Somebody wants to live those dreams that they're dreaming. And I'm going to say something here that might, well, irritate some of the more dreamy of my viewers. But let me do what I do for you that I do in real life for other people, which is smack them back down to reality, okay? This is dangerous a little bit, okay? Because the dreams you're going to have in this Pisces new moon, oh, they look good. Oh, it feels good, both on the negative side and the positive side, and I've given examples of each. But there's an urge to go for it in there too. Again, mommy and daddy out of town, mommy and daddy being the guilt energy. Right? The kids, well, yeah, let's have a party. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, why not? They're out of town. They're not coming back. Yeah, let's have a party. The next thing you know, the house is burning down. So somebody here might take a chance and come towards you. You might get some communication. Right? It might surprise the hell out of you. But somebody's got starry eyes, dreamy eyes that everything's going to be fine at the very least. All right, so let's go. All right, let's pull ourselves a reading here. I like to inject some reality into it, Real life needs to be injected into a tarot reading or in an energy reader's take on something, whatever it is. You got to inject some reality into it. There's got to be balance, right? It's like I say, you want to balance your soul and your ego. You want to make sure they're balanced. If one or the other is out of balance, if the ego's out of balance, you get a little bit maniacal and narcissism and all that kind of stuff we see in the societal energies. If the soul is too heavy and there isn't on the balance side, you can get a little kooky. All right, I won't lie to you. You can get a little starry-eyed and kooky, and this is definitely starry-eyed and kooky energy. All right, so keep that in mind. Make sure you keep yourself reality checked. It looks like the incoming energy isn't. So if you're waiting to hear from somebody, I suppose that bodes well for you. But somebody got starry eyes, with little rose-colored glasses and all. Those dreams look mighty good. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. Yeah. It's like a child getting an idea. Yeah, sounds great. That's a great idea. You might want to check with a grown-up on that. Maybe. Yeah, a lot of things I did as a kid that I might have wanted to check with a grown-up on. All right, here we go. Let's shuffle the deck. Give me a reading here, universe. New moon in Pisces. Overall energy? Yeah, no shit. Really? The Fool. Yeah, I believe it. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is a Fool. Somebody taking leaps of faith on crack. Leaps of faith on crack. And underneath that is the Queen of Swords. It's very interesting. It's based on the truth that they perceive. Okay? It's a cold, steely energy, right? It's a cold energy I get off this. And it's a truth energy. Yeah, we know that. But based on it, we have to take things in context. Based on the context of all the other energies, somebody's believing their own bullshit and just taking leaps of faith. Believe in those dreams. It's true. It is what it is. All right. It's a brief energy. It's only here for a couple of weeks. But it's the kind of energy that con men dream of. Okay? So it's like, wow. It is a great energy for that. I'll tell you. I'm just saying, I'm not encouraging anybody to be a con person, but my God, in this energy. All right, flipping it. Here we go. Put the Fool there. Our readings here. Soulmate energies around you right now. I mean, it is a beautiful energy, don't get me wrong. I just don't want anybody to get snowed by Rainbow Unicorn Tarot, and who I know you watch and cheat on me with, right? But I don't want anybody to get snowed that it's all roses and rainbows. Negative energy and positive energy are always present. There's always an equal and opposite reaction, right? The laws of physics apply. So, that being said, right here, energy around your connection with this incoming energy that's definitely dreaming about you. Right here, the 3D energy around that person, their soul is here, hidden energy, message from the universe is here, red with the energy or connection, right here's the potential final outcome. Red with the 3D energy, I say potential because I can't predict free will. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards at the end, and you bet your sweet asses I'm going to extend this, and there'll be a link in the description. Yeah, for sure. All right, let's get dreamy, shall we? All right, instead of let's get crazy, let's get dreamy. Right here, energy around your connection. 6 of Swords. Yeah, somebody's coming, incoming. It's just an incoming energy. It is that person in the canoe that I often talk about in the, what is it? Is it the Light Seer or the Witches? One of them, they're in a canoe. I think it's the Witches Tarot. It's the third slowest energy of the tarot here. But yeah, somebody's coming towards you. We have energies coming together. We saw that with the Two of Cups. Which, by the way, the Two of Cups before the cut is crossed by the Fool in my reading. So that's pretty powerful. All right, okay. Let's see here. 3D energies around this individual, whoever this is. The Four of Cups. Yeah, nothing in their life. This is their life. In real life. IRL, as the kids like to say. Nothing in their life is good. It doesn't appeal to them. It's all shit. It's all crap. The only thing that matters in this energy is the dream. The dreams are where everything is. It's where the emotion lives. It's where it is. And it's dangerous on some level. People will change their lives and do things that maybe they shouldn't do based on this energy. It depends how low their vibration is. Low vibrational people will cause major towers in their life. Okay? Major towers. I'll tell you. And I say that, and it's funny, because the tower is at the bottom of the Witches, which we're going to use to clarify. Nothing in their life is good. That sucks. Everything sucks. Oh, you got everything, but nothing's cool, right? That old line from that old Billy Joel song, Captain Jack, right? It's like that. But your connection looks beautiful. It looks terrific. Slowly coming together here. I don't know why that's such a slow energy. We'll find out when we clarify. I'm curious. Soul energy is here. Their soul. It's red with the Six of Swords. Bookends it. Yeah, the world. I got everything, but nothing's cool, right? Nothing's cool. It's just everything in their world is shit. This energy flows from here to here. This is someone here who's off. I said starry-eyed, little stars. In this energy, their soul is on the amp of their soul is turned up to 11. It's pure Spinal Tap style. It really is cranked up. Usually the soul is quieter than the ego. Right? The ego is a rock concert, I used to tell you, and the soul is a little transistor radio that you're trying to listen to next to the speakers of the rock concert. In this case here, the rock concert is the soul. All right? And this is the little transistor radio. And that can make, out of balance, too much soul can make people a little bit kooky. Do things they wouldn't normally do, just act on dreams that maybe they should consult an adult first before, or a rational person first before they try, etc., etc. Okay? I believe it. Again, I still don't know why that's a slow energy because of this. Maybe we find out. Maybe they do consult an adult. I don't know. Let's talk to the universe. The hidden energy, message from the universe, red with Six of Swords, technically. The King of Cups. Yeah. Slow, I kind of get it now, a little bit. We'll find out more when we clarify the Six of Swords, but I see it here. The King of Cups holds the Ace of Cups. Very, very slow release. It's like a, oh, they used to have that commercial when I was a kid for Contact, which was a cold medicine. It had little beads inside a capsule, and their whole thing was their time released, right? And they do some animation where each bead would release at a different time. It's like a time released capsule of love that's coming out slowly but surely. This person here is their inhibitions about their fears of being vulnerable or slowly being sort of whittled away. So this canoe is catching, it's slow, but it's catching some current. All right, it's kind of getting in the current, which is helping it flow along a little bit. It's a very good card to have there. I see the rainbow on it. That represents these dreams, right? All right. I like this energy here of the Four of Cups. I can dig this. I have to swim in this energy to do these readings, and I could feel that, yeah, nothing's good. It's the only thing that matters is whatever they're dreaming about, and it looks like they're dreaming about a soulmate connection with two cups before the cut. What's the potential final? I took a peek at it. What's the potential final outcome? Yeah, I want something new. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning energy. Passion. It's an explosion. Boom. It is. Somebody here making rash decisions. Nothing's cool. Whatever. Yeah, everything they like. Their hobbies aren't good. If they're, their spouse, if they're married, isn't good. Nothing's good. Their house, nothing's good. All that's good is what's in the dream world. They don't want to watch TV. They don't want to do anything. They just want to stay in dreamy land, right? And the reason this might be a little bit slow is with the King of the King of Cups and the Six of Swords. Is because there's a realization somewhere in there that if they're dreaming about your connection, for example, they can have that. That's not pie in the sky per se, right? So there's a realization, a slow coming towards the connection. Now this is a new beginning. Yeah, this ties with the Fool beautifully. Let's talk to the witches. Again, a tower randomly at the bottom. Probably ties to that in some way, energetically. Let's go. Six of Swords. Why is it here? Enjoy this energy by all means. I mean, just talking to you guys, just us gals talking, right? Enjoy this energy by all means. Have some fun, right? But I'm making you aware of the double-edged sword so that you check yourself a little bit, right? Consult your own inner adult. Enjoy having the child come out, but consult your own inner adult. And that's kind of the theme of March anyway. This is part of March's energy. It's part of what I wrote about, that youthful exuberance returning. Yeah, it's definitely here in this new moon in Pisces energy. But what's also here is there's no parent energy of guilt, in particular in this case, to check yourself. All these dreams are going to look good. If somebody's a super low vibration, a super idiot, they might think they can fly. Yeah, I could totally jump off that roof and live. Yeah. I mean, it depends how dumbass somebody is, but there are some pretty low vibrational people out there. Not watching Steve's Love Tarot. I mean, I know that. But anyway, let's go. Six of Swords. Most of my viewers are either in prison or on some kind of parole. So, y'all are fine. All right, here we go. I'm just kidding. All right, Six of Swords. Here we go. All right. Let's see where we go. It's crossed by the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's steadily and surely. That canoe is in no danger of tipping over. I can put it that way. The environmental energy is the King of Pentacles. And it feels right for this in this context. It feels right for this person to come towards this connection. Because everything in their world sucks. It all sucks. In 3D, apathy. Just, All right, what's here? What's on top? Page of Cups. Yeah. So I said slow release. I said contact capsule, right? Slow time released. Yeah. Page of Cups right here. Slowly but surely, it's releasing. It ties to my read on the King of Cups. That's beautiful. Why is I'm glad I figured that out. Why that was a slow energy. It's time release. That makes sense. Why is the Page of Cups here? The world. And this world and the soul is read with these cards over here, and the world showed up over here. again, it really just ties to this person here. Their emotions are starting to well up slowly but surely. Time release. You see here, she's holding just a little cup, but there's a tidal wave of emotion behind it. In this energy, the soul is out of balance. Yeah, the soul and ego are out of balance. It's mostly soul energy. Okay, and there's nothing to really keep it in check other than your pure logic that you'll need to bring in. This side is not bringing any of that in at all. Okay, and this is a very auspicious energy. It's got kind of a Pollyanna feel to it here. Again, rose-colored glasses, starry eyes, kind of a thing. Let's talk about their life here. Four of Cups. This is interesting to me. You know, this energy, this type of energy comes around from time to time. You know, it's always around us on some level. Usually people with depression pick up on it more. If their depression dips, they get in this kind of energy, where they don't like anything or anyone, just leave me alone, lock themselves in a room for a couple of days until the dip goes down, or comes back up, I should say, that kind of thing. I'm not saying this person has depression, but if you want to know what that energy feels like, it's like somebody who has depression in a deep dip. Okay? What's going on here with the Four of Cups? Why is it here? Tell me about it. What did I say? Rewind. I said they don't like anything in their world. It's the dreams that matter, right? High Priestess, crossing it, yeah. The environmental energy around it is the High Priestess. Somebody living in la la land in this energy. And when they have to come back to reality, they hate it. They want to get right back. It's almost an energy. I made a joke. They're not watching TV. They're not doing anything. No, you got to come back to reality a little bit to sit on the couch and watch TV with your family or people that are around. They want to be by themselves and in the dreamland. Okay, fine, because everything sucks. Okay, what's on top? The Two of Wands. Looking in another direction, setting the intent. Everything sucks. I'm going in another direction. They're looking another way. And which way is he looking? Over here. Your connection. Why is the Two of Wands here? And I said, this probably relates to the Tower when I showed it to you. Randomly at the bottom of this deck was a Tower. I don't know why I'm your second favorite. I have no fucking idea because I just pulled the Tower. I already told you, I read the energy first, then I throw the cards. That energy was there. This ain't no fucking card trick. I ain't Penn or Teller. I'm terrible with the cards, actually. At the end of the day, yeah, this person could tear down. People will do this. I'm not even, forget this person for a moment. The average Joe or Jane in this energy will tear down their world to have those dreams. And when this energy fades, they might look back and go, oh shit, what did I do? Right? Like that. But you, as far as this soulmate cycle is concerned, you got somebody who's likely to come towards you, show up out of fucking nowhere. Out of fucking nowhere. This card will be read with the last card I throw on the final outcome. Let's point that out. Let's talk about the world that I knew a Tower was going to show up there. I knew that fucker was coming back. There's always a reason I show you some random card. Always a reason. Why is the world here in the soul? So yeah, this energy will be affecting you the same way, but I think the DF side will handle it better. You know, your inner King of Pentacles will sort of balance things out. Reality seems to be suspended for the incoming energy here. All right, way out of balance. All right, what's going on here? And don't give me like, well, my person's very practical, Steve. I doubt this could happen. Really? You think your person can control? These are the energies coming from the 5D. It's the world. We can't control a major arcana anyway, but the world is the most powerful card I could pull. It's right there in the soul energy. I don't care who the fuck they are. They're going to act weird and dreamy. They're going to rather be daydreaming. They're going to be car accidents because people aren't paying attention. They're off in la la land while they're driving. All right, be careful out there. Someone will ram into the ass end of your car. You're stopped at a red light, doing what you're supposed to do. They're going 60 miles an hour and no sign of them stopping. You just see them in the rearview mirror getting closer and closer and closer. They're in fucking la la land. This is the kind of energy that'll make that happen. All right? So be careful out there, all right? What's going on? The world. Why is it here? Tell me about the world. I said this energy flows from here to here. I ain't fucking around. It's the High Priestess again, which was crossing here. Yeah. La La Land. Pay attention to what I just said about you out driving around, about whatever people. Doesn't matter who they are, how practical they are. Doesn't matter. This energy puts you, La La Land looks a lot better than reality. And any time they got to go in reality, people might be grumpy. If they got to go to work and got to go do the meeting or whatever, they might be in a bad mood during this energy. Why? Are they mean people? Are they terrible? Is life going bad? Not as bad as they perceive it, but they would rather be in La La Land. And they're irritated that they have to come back to reality in this energy. All right? Okay. And that's why I said Rainbow Unicorn Tarot going to have a field day with this energy. But I've got to give you both sides. It's a double-edged sword. We got to spend, it's knocking the soul and the ego out of balance, and it's too much soul. Too much La La Land. Not good. Not good. What's on top here? Too much out of balance is always not good. Too much of anything, not good. Vitamin C is good for you. It's terrific. It is. But, you know, maybe up to 2,000 milligrams a day. Yeah, okay, 500 milligrams a day. 10,000 milligrams a day, that's toxic. You're going to end up in the emergency room, you know. So, again, this is out of balance here. Just as an example. Judgment. God, as if you said, yeah, my person can get past the world, Steve. Okay. We have the perfect combination of cards here. Judgment. Did my mic fall? Okay. Judgment is right here. In order to get to the world, we have to get past judgment. Once we do that and we get to the world, then we get to a fool on a new level. If we don't get past judgment, we get kicked back to a fool on a lower level. Okay? Somebody here is going for the higher level, going for the La La Land. I've got judgment on top of the world and a fool as my overall energy. I've got the trifecta of energies here. Okay? Proof of what I'm saying. There's no denying this. All right? So again, be careful out there. People are going to be in La La Land. And if you see someone around you who's really grumpy, they just kind of chuckle. Just chuckle a little bit, because I will. Because I know that they'd rather be off in their little dreamland. They got some kind of fantasy going. It's better than the Leo soap opera going in their head. It's a real fantasy, right? Why is judgment here? The Five of Swords. Yeah. The Five of Swords. Five of Swords is a false victory energy, right? Somebody here doesn't want to be in reality. These cards are in the ether. This card is reality. It's minor arcana. It's five swords. Anything in reality is just not, they're not interested. Not interested at all. More interested in what's going on in the dreams. That's all I can say. I don't need to say anymore. We got the trifecta here. Okay? I'm totally spot on. Now, the good news is the final outcome is the Ace of Wands. This is the energy reflecting off this is the explosion, which I call a passionate, very passionate new beginning. What's going on here? King of Cups. Let's talk to the universe. Totally separate from the reading. I'm going to isolate this energy. We're just going to have a chat with the fickle old gal right now. And yeah, the universe is a gal, and yeah, she's fickle. Been riding my ass since I was 4 years old, although I'm told it was 3 by my mother. Well, I don't remember that too much. 4, I remember. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. This is tied to the 4 of Cups. That's why I said that. You can see the color match on the cards anyway. So, King of Cups here. What's going on? Why is this tied to the 4 of Cups? Because I literally just said 4 of Cups without thinking about it. That's unreal. All right. King of Cups. What do you want to talk about here, universe? Tell me. I lost my little, I lost something off my table here. I don't know. Oh, I'm running over it with my, there we go. It's my little foam pad for my, now it's all dirty and shit. Oh, crap. Okay. King of Cups. Why is that here? 7 of Cups. Yeah, it's confusing. It's hard for this person to figure out what to do. That's why it's going so slow. Okay, a little bit. But also, just in relation to the King of Cups here, somebody here is confused why they're not afraid to be vulnerable in this energy. You follow? Because it's gone. It's gone. Maybe we've just hit upon something that we've been missing. Maybe one of the reasons that the DMs are afraid to be vulnerable is because someone, maybe as part of their core programming growing up, has made them feel guilty about that kind of thing. I always pick up a guilt energy around when I do the extendeds. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. The guilt energy is missing from this new moon energy. I don't know. But somebody here is confused why every option they look at sends them your way, and they don't appear to be afraid to go get it. Okay, and that's sort of what's slowing them down a little bit, but not stopping them. What's on top? Not stopping them. Knight of Cups. Again, why am I not afraid? Well, I'm usually very vulnerable. What's going on here? Every angle I look at just has me getting on my horse and heading over here to the soulmate connection. Well, it's probably because Steve got the 2 of Cups before the cut, and why the fuck are we here? And it was 2 soulmates coming together. But realistically, somebody here there's nothing here to stop this tidal wave. There's nothing. There's no breaker. There's no nothing. It goes straight from a page to a knight. Okay? Why is the knight here? 3 of Cups. And more validation on what I just said, on my energy read. This is the flow of emotion. The emotions are just flowing. Somebody here is not afraid to be vulnerable in this energy. Why? Because there's no guilt energy within it, which is probably part of what causes the DM side, I would guess, to be afraid to be vulnerable. Guilt can play out many different ways. You know, it's not just about, oh, I did this and I feel guilty about it. It's different. It plays out. The same frequency of energy can play out 1,000 different ways. It reflects 1,000 different ways. In this case here, somebody here it's slowing them down a little bit because they can't figure it out. And then I think at some point they just stop trying to figure it out. Let's go. Ace of Wands. Yeah, the emotions are flowing. There is no fear of vulnerability here. It's all about the dream. Somebody'd rather be in La La Land. And at some point they figure out they can actually have this particular dream, which is probably why, oh my God, it's like an explosive energy. Somebody just shows up. And again, I can't predict free will. You know, they may just stay in the dream. It's possible, but boy, is that going to be hard with this energy, with this tower that's red with that last card that comes out. They may have an emotional breakdown if they decide to stay, you know, just keep it in dream and not try to bring it into reality. This energy lasts a couple of weeks, and I will tell you, it leads up to an eclipse. So it's pretty powerful. For the next couple of weeks or so, this 4 of Cups is going to be a dominant energy in their world. What's the final on this? Tell me about the Ace of Wands. What's the final here? What is it? Tell me about crossed. Almost. I probably should have changed my laugh to like that. It's crossed by the devil. Okay. I mean, it's this. Once they realize that they can have this, they go get it, and that applies to anything across the board. On the negative side, it applies to the example I gave earlier. People who are alcoholics that tend to beat themselves up about every drink they have won't do it. Once they realize, hey, I'm not feeling any guilt from having that. Give me another one. Send another one. Send another one. And they're not keeping themselves in check. Mommy and daddy, the guilt energy isn't there. On this side here, on the flip side of that coin, once somebody realizes that they can have something, they go for it. And this person here, it becomes an obsession on some level. The ties that bind become very strong. All right? Because somebody's spending a lot more time in their soul than they usually do. All right? That's an easy way to put it. What's on top? Well, 4 of Swords. Lot of fucking... This is very healing for this person to have these dreams and look in new directions. It can be a very cathartic energy. It can be. That's very spiritual. Because the soul is so active. There's a chance for great healing here. And somebody here, as they do this, brings them great healing. Also, this healing energy on top of the Ace of Wands kind of heals the obsession, the ties that bind. Because it'll get to a point where the 3D becomes unbearable. And they just want to stay in the dream. And then there's a point where that converges and the dream wants to come into reality. Why is the 4 of Swords here? Red with the Tower, I want to point out. It's why the 4 of Swords is here. All this healing. It's because it feels good. It's what I said. It feels good. It's victory. It's 6 of Wands. Heart chakra open. Victory. Red with the Tower. Again, it just feels good to go toward the dream. In this case, once they realize they can have it. And I got 6 of Wands with a Tower. I mean, it's somebody who just thinks, I need to change my life. Yeah, because everything sucks in it. So, again, the soul energy very high. We've got some powerful energies here. The world, judgment, and a fool is the overall energy. I mean, that ties these two cards tie the fool to the soul. Anything else is just shit. Anything else is shit. It's false. It makes them feel bad. It's just, It's sort of like what we were talking about here with the Four of Cups. So yeah, there's a chance somebody shows up. At the very least, somebody doing some pretty heavy dreaming about this connection, and they do not want to be in their reality. It does not, and that'll apply to other people around you. As I said, it'll apply to you. Be careful out there if you're driving around, because people will be in fucking la-la land. They will not see you crossing the crosswalk while they're in la-la land. All right? Be careful. That's why I'm telling you. In your pre-shuffle on the DF side, that King of Pentacles was your inner balancing, your ability to balance all that emotion and all that intuition. Okay? All right, let's pull 3 cards. This side here, not being careful. Not at all. They just think this is a great idea. It's like I said, kids, right? Remember the Page of Wands? The adolescent communication, new adventures. Kids get an idea. It's a great idea. Most of the ideas that a Page of Wands kid energy might get, it's a good idea to check with an adult first, right? They're not. It's just a great idea. This feels good. Looking in this direction, over here, feels good. It's healing. Makes me feel good. I know. Boom. Show up. Very quickly. This tower now, because of the Six of Wands, amplifies the speed of this explosion. It's happens very quickly. All right, let's go. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card, and I'm going to pull some wicked voodoo on this. Wicked. I want to dig into their world here a little bit. I do. But I also want to dig into the dreams, the actual dreams of what they're visualizing in your connection. All right. And I finally get a chance to get an honest look at their emotions. And we'll take a look at that as well. I may pull on you in the beginning. I don't know. I think I pretty much did it for you here, to be honest. But I may do it again anyway, just to see if there's anything else I can tell you. Why not, right? And I'll pull a pyramid like I always do, which is a supercharged version of this for less people, which heightens the accuracy a bit. All right. There we go. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's see where we go. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card, little Page of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and the Emperor, and 3 Pentacles crossing the 3 of Cups in the base energy. This is the flow of emotion. This is the biggest card of communication for me in the minor arcana because it's very emotional. Birds perched communication, the sun communication. Somebody here is getting very much, they're learning a lesson here, a little bit. Learning a lesson. This is my student card. And what's happening here is somebody is not thinking at all about, normally I would say somebody's thinking about every word they're going to say. Sometimes we'll say that about the communication aspect of the Page of Pentacles. Somebody's not doing that at all. Somebody thinks they got it all figured out. I'm good. I know what I want to do. I feel it. I'm going to go get it. Right? That's what's happening here. It's all about the rainbow. All about the rainbow. And we see it here. There's the rainbow on that 6 of Swords in the energy of your connection. It's all about the rainbow. Doesn't matter. The emotions, the dream is making them see a new life. Making them see that everything they got is shit. And they need to rebuild. We need to redo it. Right? Be careful if you own a home in this energy. You will call a contractor. We got to redo it. We got to redo the whole thing. We got to tear that wall down. We need to do this, that. You'll spend way too much and make way too many plans in this energy. All right? Wait. If you're a homeowner, I will tell you, wait 2 weeks. Give it a month, then call the contractor. All right? You'll get some crazy plans in this. The next thing you know, your house will be down to the studs. It'll be completely redone when all you needed was a new sink in the kitchen. I mean, it's that kind of energy. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Enjoy the dreams. I will. I'll enjoy mine. Right? This side, incoming. Whoa. Oh, it's going to be fun. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. Should be fun. That's it. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.